Let's get into these November 9th bets. We hit 3 of 4 yesterday, so I'm not going to complain about that. Let's see if we can do it again today. Wow, I didn't realize how pasty I am on this camera, dude. It ain't just the camera, it's real life. Oh my, yo, I gotta put a shirt on next time. All right, we got the Vancouver Canucks versus the Montreal Canadiens. I got the over 6.5 total here at -120 on BetMGM. Both teams are coming off a back-to-back. The reason I like this though is because you got Thatcher Demko most likely in the net. Nothing's confirmed. But Thatcher Demko most likely will be in the net. He's allowed 3 or more goals in every start that he has had. On the other side for Montreal, we got Sam Montembeault, who hasn't been as bad. He's got a 2.5 GAA. Both teams in the last 5 games allow 3.5 or higher goal allowed through 60. Both are in the top 8 in shots against through 60. That's all strength. So, to me, it's like they're allowing the shots, allowing the goals. I just feel like this is going to hit. The Canucks have covered in 9 of 13 games this year, 6-1 on the road. That's the second best in the league. Montreal, on the other hand, they have not covered the over-under. It's been a little rough for them. They're 5 of 13, 4-2 at home at least, where they'll be playing today, which is 7th best in the NHL. But reason I really like this is because the Vancouver Canucks have been like the hottest team in the NHL right now through the past 5 games. They have through their last 5 games, they got a 4.68 goal final through 60. I like it. The way Vancouver's offense has been playing and the bad goaltending from Thatcher Demko, I just feel like Sam Montembeault, even though he's been okay, he's not going to be able to stop this red-hot Vancouver offense. Give me the over 6.5 total at -120 on BetMGM. Let's move on to Gustav Forsling. Yes, we're going back to the Gustav well. I got over 2.5 shots on goal at -125 on DK. He's hit this in 6 straight games. 6 straight games for the Florida Panthers. It's going to be a great matchup against the Carolina Hurricane. And no, it's not ideal to take a guy's shot props facing up against probably the best defense in the NHL. That's what Carolina's been. I mean, they've the only thing that I do like about this is that they have allowed in their last 5 games, the Carolina Hurricane have allowed 3 D-men in the last 5 games to hit this total. I really like that. You got the top pairing, and all 3 of those 5 came from the top defensive line, and Gustav Forsling and Montour are going to be in that top line. I'm a little scared of Montour taking the shots away from Forsling, but I still like this. You could take Montour shots on goal as well. It's a little more juiced. That's why I'm going with Forsling, but both of them here. You could go Brandon or Gustav here. I think honestly both of them could hit 3 shots on goal in this game. So I'm taking Gustav Forsling at over 2.5 shots on goal at -125 on DK. Let's move on to the NBA. I got it's Ivan, right? Ivan Zubac over 1.5 blocks at +145 on DraftKings. He's only hit this in 2 of his last 5 games. 5 of 11 this year. This is going to be a big game, though, on ESPN, prime time, in, Clippers at home, Battle of LA. I feel like it's going to be a great showdown. I think the Lakers are going to show up tonight. I really do. And I just think this is going to be one of those crazy games. Zubac, in his last game against the Lakers, the first game of the season, he had 5 blocks. So that was a huge, huge statement game for him. The Lakers give up the 8th most blocks per game at 5.8. And the Lakers have also allowed 8 guys in the last 5 games to hit this total. I know Zubac has only hit it in 2 of the last 5. I just feel like in a game like this, Battle of LA, everyone's going to be pumped. It's at plus odds as well. And last time against this team, he had 5. All he needs is 2. I'm going to take Zubac here over 1.5 blocks at +145 on DK. And then our last bet of the day, I got Royce O'Neal over 2.5 threes at +144 on FanDuel. The New York Knicks, they give up the second most 3-pointers per game at 14.5. And O'Neal has hit this in 3 of his last 4 games. 5 of 11 this year. It's going to be a good matchup. At Barclays Center. Knicks versus Nets, the New York rivalry. The only thing that I don't like about this this is the thing that scares me, is that Royce O'Neal, has only hit this total in 2 of 6 games at Barclays Center. Even with that, though, rivalry, primetime, ESPN, dude seems to just show up on primetime because they're attention whores, so they just want everyone to be watching them. So I'm gonna take Royce O'Neal here in a big game prime time at over 2.5 threes at plus 144 on FanDuel. So that's gonna do it for this November 9th. This has been Booksmart, and I'll talk to you guys later.